Good morning. Welcome to Let's Get Together, a social club for seniors. And this dementia-friendly Fort Worth program, it is being recorded now that I've hit the right button. And it'll be available for viewing through our YouTube and other media channels. And we are proud to offer this series with funding in part from Arrow Cares by Lockheed Martin employees and also from Hesta Stewart Christian Trust. And I am Heather White, your host for today's activity, and it's my honor to introduce you to Lizzie with a new computer. She'll be leading us in bingo today, and she is all ready and prepared with her bingo game number 59 is where we're starting. Everyone is ready with their cards, so I do believe we can get together with Lizzie.
Okay. All right.
There you go, my friend.
Okay, the first one, 075. 075.
It's the highest number you can get.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
First one, too. G54. G54. I-24. I-24. 067. 067.
We're going to have to get better than this very quickly, Lizzie.
B13. B13. B12. B12.
Need some of that.
G60. G60. 60. I-27. I-27. N42. N42. I-26. I-26. I-28. I-28. N31. N31. O69. O69. N37. N37. I-29. I-29. G53. G53. G50. G50. 50. B2. B2. G59. G59.
And it's an equivalent. And
I-20. I-20.
Here's our interstate.
Yep.
Oh,
I was a little distracted by the background noise. Somebody's talking about an equivalent of something, and I was like, ooh.
Oh, it's my wife talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's
Sorry.
good. I was thinking it was someone like in her college dorm that was studying. That's
No.
no, yeah.
fine.
O72. O72. B4. B4.
And after.
And O66. O66.
Her doctor said it's fine.
B6. I-21. I-21. B5. B5. N34. N34. B8. B8. B14. 14. B14. O70. O70. 70. O63. O63.
So close.
O68. O68. N35. 35. I-18, I-18. B3, B3. O74, O74. G51, G51. G57, G57. G47, G47. B1, B1.
Or the other.
I-17, I-17. O64, O64.
Bingo.
Alright.
B-I-N-G-O, and Bingo was his name. Oh, hold on, Steve.
Oh,
just
you're
one second.
muted.
I just asked him to unmute. Oh,
That better?
oh no, Steve was muted.
Oh,
Hold on. I just asked him to unmute.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
I hit my space bar, but it didn't work. Usually it works.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's, like I said, there's strange things happening with
Yeah.
Zoom with my computer.
It's the dice.
So
Martha.
anyway, congratulations, Heather.
Thank
Yes.
you, thank you, thank you. I might buy myself some angel food cake later.
Mhm.
Do you want to check my card, Lizzie,
What
or
was
you want
your number?
16?
Okay,
Sweet 16 and never been kissed.
There you
that's
go.
right.
Amen to that.
Down the B's and down the bottom.
Well, I didn't have
It's a
B6.
double.
I didn't have
Heather.
B6 noted. Did you call B6?
Yeah, it says you have B6
Well,
mark.
Well, then I must have not been paying attention. Do you want to try for a blackout so nobody clears their card?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's roll on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Keep on keeping on.
blackout. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Ready
Okay.
as I'll ever be.
The last one I called was B10, B10. N14, N41, N41. G65. Sorry, I did it again. I keep switching my numbers.
Is G65 or O65?
G56 is what
Oh,
I'm
56. I'm sorry. Okay.
G56.
Thank you.
I do that. I transpose numbers all the time. It's
I just did it 2 times in a row.
I get you.
I'm confusing everyone.
No
Okay,
problem.
G56. Now O62. O62. N33. N33. O61. O61. I23. I23. B15. B15. 15. B11. B11. N45. N45. I19. I19. 19. O71. O71. G55. G55. N43. N43. I16. I16. 16. N38. N38. N40. N40. 40. N32. N32. G46. G46. I25. I25. 25, B7, B7, G52, G52, N36, N36, I22, I22, N44, N44, B9, B9, G49, G49, O65, O65, G58, G58, N39, N39, G48,
Blackout,
G48. You got it?
blackout.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, man, I
That
was
was
one away,
fast.
Steve.
That was fast.
Woo!
You get the gold medal today.
I take my hat off to you.
Oh, you
Uh-huh.
sure did. Good job.
What would it look like if you took your hat off right now and put your hand up and Woodstock comes down like this?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're talking about
He
Martha. I'm
tumbles.
sorry.
Now,
Yeah.
now that I've had his,
All right.
now that I've had his nails clipped,
No.
he keeps chewing on my pens. Can you
I
see
thought
the
you-
end
did
of
you
my
get his-
pen?
Did you get his wings clipped too?
Yes.
Makes a big difference.
Oh, it does.
Steve,
And he's
we tip,
working on his strength so
uh-huh.
that he can fly in places where he shouldn't be.
Oh, it's
I got his
mischievous
wings
little
clipped, so
fella.
he. I'm sorry.
He's a mischievous little fella.
Yes, he is. You want what you want. I know.
Steve, we tip our hat to you, my friend. The
Thank you.
Blackout
Our hat.
King. Blackout
Yes.
King.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
One for Steve. You have a tick mark next to your name.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna reset it and go for another one.
Okay.
Keep the same
I'm ready.
sequence.
Mm-hmm. You're doing number 60, correct?
60. Okay, awesome.
Had
Got it.
what type of theme do you want to play on this one? Regular bingo or something different? Regular
one.
it is.
Or we can do, what did we do last time? That was fun.
We started to spell out TCU.
Did we do a T last time?
We did.
Should we do that again?
Don't do that.
Sure. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, well, we're gonna go blackout after this, or we're gonna not?
Sure.
Will we have time?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
So
black-
last week we did a T. Do you want to do a C this time and then lead to blackout or no? Steve, you
Sure.
want to go blackout after this one or no?
Well, I'm just asking because I normally, if it's like a letter, I don't mark anything except the letter.
What's your preference?
I don't care. You just tell me which one you want to do.
Well, you're king of the
Blackout.
hill, Steve.
If it's blackout, I'll mark them all, so.
Okay. He's king of the hill. Does that make me Boomhauer on that cartoon?
I don't know.
I didn't know Boomhauer.
He has a funny way of, he has funny things he says and he kind of, is a little bit kooky.
Is he a sidekick?
He's just a funny character that kind of throws a wrench in things.
I'm going to have to go look up Boomhauer.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's do blackout. Are we trying for a C
Oh.
this time?
A C? Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Okay.
Okay.
C and then blackout or just a C?
A C and then blackout.
So Steve needs to mark everything.
Yep.
So
Okay.
do I.
Thanks for clarifying, Miss Martha.
I wanted to be sure I'm marking the right stuff.
No, I'm with you. Because
Yeah.
you can't give me a leg up because then I'll win and I'll have 2 tick marks by my name.
We're after you.
Okay, Lizzie, I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you guys ready for
Yes, ma'am.
The first one is 067. 067. I-28. I-28. I-22. I-22. G56. G56. G58. G58. N43. N43. N35. N35. G51. G51. G59. G59. B10. B10. G47. G47. O61. O61. N37. N37. B5. B5. G52. G52. I-21. I-21. N40. 40. N40. I-18. I-18. 18. N34. N34. I-27. I-27. G53. G53. O72. O72. B2. B2. N.
That one or the, no, that is the other.
It's the
Never
other.
mind.
Yes, that is the
Thanks
other
for-
from B1.
Thanks for keeping me in line.
So N31, N31, N36, N36, N38, N38, G54, G54, B3, B3, O69, O69, I-25, I-25, I-19, I-19, 19, B15, B15, 15, N42, N42.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything else.
I never remember that one.
I don't understand that one.
It comes from a book called Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh,
It's really old. You could find it in half-price books in paperback for probably 50 cents.
okay.
It's science fiction. And one of the ladies that only visits us rarely answers that every time N42 comes up.
Okay.
And we miss her. Her name's Janine.
Janine, okay.
Mhm.
I'll look into that so I can understand the reference next time. Okay, G48. G48. N32. N32. O63. O63.
The doggone shame we're not playing regular bingo.
O71. O71. O64. O64. O70. O70. B1. B1. I-24, I-24. B9, B9. I-30, I-30, 30. I-29, I-29. B13, B13, 13. N39, N39. B11, B11. I-23, I-23. G49, G49. B6, B6.
Keep calling those down that B column. That's good.
Okay, got in mind. O62, O62. I wonder if it's possible to get a blackout before you get a C.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I guess we'll see whatever we
I
get
guess
first.
if completing the C is the last number on the card, yeah.
We'll see what we get first.
We'll see.
O66.
We'll see.
That's good. O66, O66. B8, B8. O65, O65. G50, G50, 50. I-20, I-20.
There's that highway again.
Ronald Reagan Memorial.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I can never remember that.
O68, O68. B4, B4. G57, G57. B14, B14, 14. B12, B12.
B column is
I-
looking good, Lizzie.
Your card's looking good.
Yeah.
I-17, I-17, 70 or 17. G60, G60, 60. G55, G55. I-26, I-26. N45, N45. N44, N44. N33, N33. O75, O75.
Bingo, bingo.
The
Okay.
luck.
Was that?
I said, doggone the luck.
Yep, bingo.
Did you get a C or did you get a blackout?
I got a C, but almost a blackout.
Oh man, I'm so close to that blackout too. It's unreal.
Yeah.
All right, I'm adding a tick mark, but don't clear your card. Let's go for the blackout. It sounds like we're both pretty close.
Should
You
not-
good with that, Lizzie?
Yeah, that's
What was the last one that you called?
O75.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay. O74. O74. O73. O73. N41. N41. B7. B7. G46. G46. I16.
Blackout. What are you
Man,
laughing?
if ever you, man, I am telling you, if ever you don't join us for bingo, I'm taking card number 6.
Okay, sorry.
You're raking it up. No, that's awesome. You're on a bingo roll. Maybe we should pitch that to Gail whenever she does cooking conversations.
Do
Maybe
what?
she should make up her own recipe for something called a bingo roll. And that
That's
way we
true.
can,
Yeah,
that way
she's
we
done.
can,
She's done the cinnamon rolls, but that would be a good idea, you know.
maybe it could be a bingo roll and it would be like your treat. So instead of like naming a recipe after Steve, we would in essence be naming it after Steve because it's a bingo roll and he's on that bingo roll, winning all the games.
I know we want to do it again. I got a little story here, but we were in Malaysia, a family vacation in Malaysia,
Uh-huh.
and we went to the KFC. Okay. And there you say, you know, I want chicken and a roll and that type of thing. Well, they said, we don't have rolls. I said, what? I said, what's the looks at? No, they're buns. Okay. So now we say we're not on a roll, we're on a bun.
It's like a little family inside joke.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
That's too funny. Is there
And
really a difference in the definition of rolls and buns?
I don't
Is it
know.
just a cultural kind of preference?
I don't know. You know, it's like there's a difference between I say crackers and cookies. They're the same thing, but in English, they're crackers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in English, not American English. They're actually cookies.
Mhm.
Okay, so what was that? Buns and
Buns
rolls.
versus rolls. Let's see what Google has to say about it because Google knows everything.
That's what I'm looking. What is different between a bun and a roll?
It says the technical difference is that a bun is a yeasty sweetened dough made with butter, and a roll is a plain dough with margarine or lard.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. The
Okay.
roll is unsweetened and the bun is sweet.
I
That's
think I
what
would
it said.
rather. Would you rather have a roll or a bun?
It depends on what it is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've had some that been almost the same, you know.
Yeah. There's something to me, there's something funky about sweet bread, like cornbread that has sugar in it or corn or something, you know. It's
Yeah.
just different.
I had a
Everybody has their own preference, but mine is no added
last
sweetener.
week at a meal, we had it'd be kind of like we had chicken Alfredo
Mhm.
and you had a long thing. Well, it didn't have any seasoning on it. It was sweet. I just couldn't eat it. Okay. Now,
A breadstick?
if it had garlic on it or something, it was a breadstick, with garlic or something like any flavoring on it, it'd be
Parmesan or
fine.
something, yeah.
Yeah, but it had nothing. It was just bread, and it didn't sit right with me.
I call
anyway.
those empty carbs because you're taking in the carbs and calories, but you're not getting anything beneficial out of it, you know.
It's kind of like eating celery, right?
I actually like celery. It's a little bit sweet.
Oh, I like it too. You know, I like it too, but it's
But I like it in the summertime where you just crunch on it and it's, you know, it kind of that and cucumbers just a little bit sweet and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
light and watery.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
but that was always the thing growing up. If you wanted to eat something you're not going to get anything out of, eat celery. I know that's wrong because there is some nutritional value in celery.
But I wouldn't imagine a whole lot.
No, but I like it. You know, I like it in soup. You know, and make homemade soup and put celery in it. I like that.
It's kind of it's what is it called? it's a usual base for a soup, like
Yeah,
carrots
yeah,
and
yeah.
celery and onions, things that you just kind of
Yeah.
normally have in it. Mhm.
And I'd have a lot of Sue would sometimes do celery with peanut butter in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good.
We, I've seen celery it's cut like in small, small pieces, and it has peanut butter in it and then raisins on top, and
Yeah,
it's made to
yeah.
look like little ants,
Yeah, yeah.
Ants on a log.
Ants on a log, that's what it's called?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
saw that in The Office and it made me laugh.
There's a term for it. Oh,
Mhm.
my grandmother was on to something. And
Yeah.
then we did science experiments. I remember science experiments in school. I don't remember what the takeaway was supposed to be, but we would put celery in water that had food coloring in it, and we would pull it out later to see how far up the little
But
the
they're gone.
veins.
Yeah.
Mhm. What
So I
would
think even if you put celery in water, eventually it sprouts too.
without any soil or anything?
Yeah, I think it absorbs the water and kind of opens up the
Okay.
fibers. Kind of like when you put like green onion sprouts, in cuttings in water, they sprout out.
Yeah.
Celery does the same thing. It sprouts out.
Huh. What would have been the scientific takeaway of putting a section of celery stalk down in colored water
Osmosis.
to see how far the
How
colored
much
water draws
how
up?
much it absorbed? Yeah, osmosis. Yeah.
That sounds right. I remember doing something like that with cabbage and it would turn purple.
Mhm.
With cabbage?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Did
Yeah,
you have
and
a section of it or a whole head?
fruit or
A section of
vegetable
it.
that's porous like that,
Uh-huh,
it'll absorb in. You can do the same thing with wood if you want to.
uh-huh.
And that's what sometimes people that work with wood and they want to dye the wood, they just immerse it into that dye and the wood absorbs all of that color into it. Okay. Now, I never dyed any of my woods I worked with.
Yeah.
Okay. I do a finish on it, but it was a clear finish always. Never dyed it. And
Yeah.
so people ask me, because I did some very nice pans that had some very exotic wood in it. And they said, well, what did you dye it with? I said, I didn't dye it,
Mhm.
nothing. I didn't put on, some of the people put like CA or super glue on as a finish. I tried it. I hated it. So I don't do that either at all.
Super glue dries clear?
Yes. Yeah, it can.
Okay.
Very thin. It'll
Okay.
dry clear if it's very thin, because then you buff it out too.
Mm.
Okay.
Kind of have a sheen to it.
Yeah, but I didn't like it. And part of it is because, it looks nice, but if you drop it, it'll crack the super glue. So your finish is gone. So
Okay.
that's why I don't do it, because, I'm dropping pens all the time and people I give to are dropping pens. And,
Mhm.
it might ding but a little ding in the wood, it's natural.
Mhm.
But
It adds character, but you
it
don't
adds
see
character, but
cracks on it.
super glue would be all cracked. And essentially you'd ruin the pen.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Plus it was hard, it's time consuming also. It took a long time to put that super glue on.
Why would somebody do super glue? Is it just less expensive?
It looks shiny, real
Yeah.
shiny.
Okay.
It almost looks like it's a, how do you say? This is not a good equivalent, but it'd be like a plastic shine surface type of thing on it. Like some pens you buy have a shiny surface on it. And that's what the pen would look like. And this would be a wood with that shiny.
Okay.
And I don't like it, but some people do.
Yeah. Lizzie,
Yeah.
do you have any hobbies?
I like birds. I like bird watching.
Oh, yeah.
If I can. Not as much here. But I have like guides and posters of like the types of birds that are fun to look out for.
Cool.
Like birds in the south.
Yeah.
And that's always fun for me. It just makes it fun to see it and know what it is. And be able to point it out and kind of know
if we lived back in North Carolina where we came from, I probably would, at this stage of my life, I'd probably start doing that.
Back into it, yeah.
Because of the forests, and things like that. And so I'd probably get some binoculars, start watching birds,
Yeah.
Here, there's not as many birds as it was there, they're here, but you don't see them because unless they're a barn swallow or that whatever type of thing, they don't congregate as much,
Mm.
Those are the ones that are in masses of trees in Walmart parking lots and places like that, that just
Yeah.
cover your
Mhm.
car,
Uh-huh.
we
You
had
don't
one
park
last,
underneath them if you've just
No.
washed your car
we
either.
went last year, they built a nest up in our front porch.
Mm.
Okay. And I didn't realize, and all of a sudden you see all of this droppings down on the porch itself. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, they had little ones in there. So we kind of put up with it, and I cleaned the porch off. The little ones got big enough. And one day I looked up and there was nothing in the nest, and I just took my pressure washer and just
Mm.
Yep.
took it off. Took care of it, cleaned it out, and
Good.
then they were mad
Oh, no.
because they came back and there was no nest. They were mad.
No.
What did they do when they were mad? How'd you know they were mad?
Oh, you could hear them
Oh, squawking and carrying on and
walking,
making a
and
bunch
they're
of noise.
flying around and going all, thing. And eventually they went off, but
Yeah.
it was, and they come back several times, in there. But anyway,
That's funny.
some
There's
birds
a-
are some
there's a-
birds are really attractive, okay, and others are a nuisance. And I just let it be this thing, Now, if a barn swallow outside, it's not in my porch, probably it'd be fine, but that was a very nuisance
That's
thing,
funny.
because you never know.
I don't know what type of birds congregate in downtown Fort Worth, but but they congregate in the trees and just make a heck of a noise.
Yeah.
And there's the city of Fort Worth pays people, they have people on their crew to walk around with like these two like noisemakers,
Right.
clack, clack,
Yeah.
clack, clack,
Yeah.
clack, 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 clack. And then
Yeah.
I was like, I remember the first time I saw somebody doing that, and I thought, what are they doing? Then I rounded the corner and there was somebody else, pop, 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 pop. And I had to ask.
When you're out in the country, you don't have that problem because you can shoot them.
You could.
You
Or
know,
just
Here-
always
here you
fire
can't do
something
that.
up in the
Here you
tree
get in
and scare
trouble.
them off, but you
Even
couldn't
if you
do
use a
that.
BB gun, you get in trouble,
Yeah.
or pellet gun.
They just
so
had these big clappers. Clap, clap,
I
clap.
know, yeah, and I've seen it, but I don't remember that they're all over the place. You'll see them on the power lines, just
Mm,
an intersection, and basically because the electromagnetic force coming out of those wires is attractive to birds. Birds basically orientation to fly because of magnetic poles of the earth. And so they're attracted to magnetic fields. They know where to go because of magnetic fields in the earth. Okay. Homing pigeons know where
wondering
to
why they
go.
were attracted to
Yeah.
power
Homing
lines. That
pigeons
makes
know
sense.
where to go because they have a little magnetic, they've determined it, they've actually done it, they have a little magnet that's in their head.
Like a built-in compass almost.
Yeah,
that,
and a built-in compass. And that compass helps them because the magnetic lines of the earth helps them know where to go.
It's so
It's
interesting.
really it's a fascinating, in fact, that's why they were not during, I think it was World War II, actually developed pigeon bombs. Okay.
Yeah.
There had bombs in it, and in the front of it was a pigeon that maneuvered this bomb to the location. Now, they never excessively used it, they never used it, but they did develop it.
It's
Okay.
a unique
So they said,
approach, I guess, to
here's,
warfare.
they'd send a pigeon out to find this location type of thing, but they'd fly in, people would kill them, they'd fly in, they'd fly back. And then they'd say, okay, here's what it is. They put it in a bomb and then fly back and then drop the bomb.
Kamikaze birds.
Yeah, killed the pigeon too, but
Oh.
anyway, yeah, I know, yeah. I didn't go with that, but anyway, it's kind of like the
Brings a whole new meaning to carrier pigeon, doesn't it?
kind of like the porpoises, they used to destroy ships. They put bombs on the back of a porpoise. And yeah, they did.
I know,
had
I
a
believe
project.
there's all kinds
They
of
had a project
creativity,
they put
no
on the
doubt.
back, and they'd have these bombs, and it had a magnetic thing, but they go up underneath the ship, enemy ships with these bombs,
Uh-huh.
and it would attach to the bottom of their ship. Well,
Uh-huh.
sometimes, of course, the purpose is to get away fast enough,
Fast enough, yeah.
but yeah.
Goodness gracious. Can do
And
some
comes-
damage unknowingly, to the people on the ship.
Yeah,
It's it's a quarter after, and I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
It's
I'm-
funny. It's funny how our conversation can go to like, kamikaze porpoises from from rolls and
Lizzie,
buns.
you're gonna learn a lot.
Oh,
with us, okay, there's so much, that's you. I don't know if you heard the adage, that you need to learn the wisdom of the elders. Well, unfortunately,
Cannot
we're
wait.
elders,
Okay.
and you're gonna learn a lot.
I can tell.
Anyway, that's we don't need to go. Anyway, okay. So that's the end of the month, Heather.
That's kind of a cool way to, I know, that's kind of a cool way to close out bingo too.
So who won the month?
You did, silly goose.
Okay.
So we had, let me look, 2, 5, 8. So for the month, you had 8 wins. Martha had 2 wins. And I'm a close second with 3 wins. So you had 8 wins and the runner-up had 3. I think you won.
And that's still missing 2 Thursdays,
I know.
and because
Yeah, rub it in,
today
Steve, rub it in.
today I wouldn't be here normally today, but because of the storm,
Mhm.
otherwise I'd be up in Louisville. But
Yeah.
so, all right.
Did a great job, man. Kudos
So
to you.
that was a good day.
I'll
Won 7 bingo games today.
Wow.
I think that's a good time to
Yeah. Yeah.
celebrate.
I did have the record on the other one. I think I won 12 one month, the highest number anybody's ever won.
Smokes.
But
Yeah,
then I've had,
we need to come up.
but then I've had a month where I've won 0.
I'm gonna see if I can find something fun to make a fun recipe and make a bingo roll and name it after you.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
So tomorrow we have Texas wins again, Tony on the piano. And so he's gonna join us tomorrow. And then of course we have Emily again on Monday. And yeah, I think that's it. Maybe we can find something for the rest of the day to get us moving to warm up. So we're not too chilly. So everybody stay well and stay warm. And we'll see you
right.
all later.
Yes.
Thanks again, Lizzie.
Yeah,
Thank you, Lizzie.
for
Okay.
sure. Good job.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.